Beautiful. Share this bad boy. Let people know. I should probably put this. All right. Wish me frickin' luck. Oh wait, forgot to add everyone. Bink. There we go. Beautiful. Hey, what's up, Bubbly Production? Just getting the stream started and situated here. A little later streaming than usual for me. Yeah, BELLOQ is definitely a little scary, for sure. So I've switched the strategy up a lot from last time. Still using the same pet though, because I like this pet being able to hit regularly. But we're gonna do something a little different than last stream. This I hope this goes better than last time, because last time we were not able to do like anything against BELLOQ. But I think we've got a better setup and we've got a little bit more balance block than last time. It's the best we can muster at this level. So my only major concern is fizzling my hit on the first round, because I plan on death batting round 1. And if I fizzle it, it's probably just over, but just is what it is. It's just how it be. All right, let's go get him. I'm hoping I just beat this first try, but that's probably being a little overconfident. But the minion doesn't have a ton of health, so I plan on taking that down with just like some will casts. Oh wait, no, we don't have will casts, so don't bother with these. Use like elemental blades instead. Do I have elemental blades? Surely somewhere. So one thing I don't freaking have is elemental blades. I think I can buy those here though. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's no need to waste some expensive TCs since we don't have a proper will cast, because we're using the will cast to keep it overtime on BELLOQ. And then yeah, we should just be able to take down the minion. I forget what school the minion is. I should probably double check that before I go in super confident, because if they are fire and they resist a good bit, the Firezillas might not suffice. But the Firezillas are ridiculously high damaging TCs, gifted to me courtesy of Goose. Appreciate that one, because I definitely would not have them. Oh man, I'm excited though. Let me go to a less populated realm here. Solo this bad boy. I forgot I sold a bunch of things. I actually have gold in this character right now. That never happens. All right, well. And yeah, unless the minion is fire, I think we're ready to go. If the minion's fire, I'm trying to think of what I should attempt to kill the minion with. Maybe the answer is Storm Shark, but I can fizzle those. Maybe just Judgment, like a balanced Judgment. It's a very high DPP treasure card. I had a waypoint here. I did not have to walk all the way here. Oh well. Just giving time for people to come in, you know. Time for people to find the stream, you know. We got 2 people. All right. Yeah, it's a death minion, so I think we'll... Oh, it's a moon minion, so I think we'll be fine. All right. Yeah. I think we're as ready as we go. If we don't pull a death bat or we fizzle round 1, it's just really bad for us. But I still think this is the best way to go because the will cast... You can't fizzle a will cast, and if you always need to have damage on him, you can't risk a fizzle. So we're risking a fizzle round 1, but then for the rest of the game, we're not risking any fizzles. Okay, I got the death bat immediately. That's good. Okay. Yeah. So we death bat. And we need to keep track of the rounds that those are on. And then we probably just Fireblade and then try to kill this minion quickly. Maybe we'll debuff. I'm so glad we did not fizzle. And that's still a little bit of damage on him. Ooh, that judgment hurts though. No crit though. Let's go. Maybe it's the extra crit block. 700 damage. Not the worst. Okay. I think we can discard 1 Efreet. I'm gonna dig. And then I'll Fireblade. The minion doesn't have a ton of pips, so I don't know if it's worth shielding. Okay. Okay, that dot has 1 more round on it. So realistically, we need to hit here if we don't want to waste the blade on the will cast. Okay. All right, we didn't pull any of our early game hits, which does make this a little bit more complicated. Wait, no, the will cast comes after, so we can still hit next turn. That's fine. That's irrelevant. The death damage is pretty negligible, so... But we do need to will cast on him, so we really need to pull one of our hits for the minion, so we don't waste this blade. My mic keeps, like, falling down. Sorry if this is an unpleasant noise that I'm making. Alright. I really need to pull... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. It's unfortunate, but I'll get rid of this too. Ugh. This is getting ugly. Okay. Well, we'll link and we'll virulent plague. Because that minion's got too many pips. That is not how I wanted to start this off, by wasting this blade, but that's okay. I mean, we've got a lot of pips. Maybe we just commit to hitting BELLOQ first. I think it's a poor choice, but if that's what the hand is going to give us, as soon as we get an Efreet down, we won't have to dot him for a long time. You know, it's a good thing we haven't hit him yet. He's not healing up at all. But yeah, used all of his pips on that. Very weak hit. We love that. We are at half HP though, but they're both out of pips, and BELLOQ has a 40 weakness, so we're safe for a little bit. So ideally I pull a blade here, and then go to town. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate way to get rid of that weakness, because I would have preferred it used on a bigger hit, but that's okay. So yeah, we can Efreet next turn, so... yeah, I think we just blade Efreet BELLOQ, because, I mean, I wanted to kill the minion first. We're just not pulling the hits for it, so we got to pivot a little bit. We're no strangers to pivoting in this challenge. They both have very little pips. They're both passing. Okay. Yeah, I wanted things like that for the minion, but... Okay, and I have a heal. Alright. So yeah, this makes him dealt with for the next many rounds. Hopefully I don't fizzle. Okay, no fizzle. That's awesome. There's just going to be a dot on him for a while now. And that's a high damage move as well. Yeah. That's good. That's good stuff. I hope I have enough to kill him. Because I did have to discard a lot in the beginning. Okay. Well, I don't think I need to shield yet. I'm gonna amplify. Maybe a pet heal can happen, but this isn't a perfect pet. I never finished making this pet, so it does not have all the stats that I would like it to have. Ooh, don't love that. Okay, I'll probably have to shield. Okay, a Firezilla is a very strong move as well. I don't love not getting a power pip there, but is what it is. What's going on with my microphone stand? It just keeps falling down. And we got freaking judgmented again. Okay. Mans loves to judgment. Yeah, I would have loved to make cast heal there. Do we go for a buff or do we go just for damage? This is like half their HP. And that might be the rest. So I think we just go for it. I don't think we need the buff. Hopefully. Oh, maybe I should have shielded. They have a lot of pips. And if they drain. Oh, if they drain, it's bad. Oh, am I already messing up? I was hoping to just kill quickly. I mean, that's good damage. That's really good damage. Okay, just an ice hit. And we have the fire deck, so we actually have a good bit of ice flat res. So I think, all things considered, not the worst thing to happen. It's still going to tickle. It's still going to hurt a little bit. Okay. But BELLOQ keeps spending their pips on judgment and then not doing anything. Okay. So we don't have the pips to Kraken yet. But a Kraken will absolutely kill. So I think we might have to risk one more. Okay. That's not good. Wait, is that dot done this turn? Oh, okay. I was about to be seriously concerned because if they would have stunned me and I couldn't hit BELLOQ, oh, it would have been over. It would have been completely over. All right. So we're stunned this turn. Not much we can do about that. I'll draw. Okay. I think I'm going to keep all of this. I think next turn we have to hit the minion. And then we'll cast on BELLOQ. Okay. So that's a little scary, but since he keeps spending his pips, it's less scary. I have to risk fizzling this because I need to kill this Greyhorn right now. But yeah, we'll do this and we'll do this. This should be lethal. Like, very easily. Okay, I got the special event point. You know what? I love the Decathalon event because it tells me when I cast my spells. All right, so minion down. BELLOQ at like, what, half HP? And I still have one more will cast after this. So yeah, I think ideally we would empower, but that's risky. That's risky behavior. That's obviously doing very little. And that's irrelevant. Okay. I think we just shield. I think that's all we can do. I don't want to spend any pips because I want to be able to Efreet him. Do I have an Efreet in hand still? I hope I do. Well, that's a little bit more annoying, but obviously the dot breaks it, so not a huge deal. I do have an Efreet in hand. Honestly, I'll just double shield. There's no sense in passing. I think we're gonna be okay here. Okay, the dot is done. I have to re-will cast. The man's is loving his shields. Draw. I'm literally gonna shield again in case they can Hydra. I mean, in case they, well, they don't have the pips to Hydra. I don't think tower shielding is a consequential move. I don't think it's a bad move in this position. And we're healing up from this link too. This link is not like nothing. I think we got it. I think we've got it in the bag. Because we're close to an Efreet now. We can buff into an Efreet. Sandstorm is huge for me. It's such a weak spell. I love that. Okay. I want a 0 pip buff. Yeah, that's what I want. I'm gonna send the Efreet next turn, even though I could send a second buff. I don't want to risk a fizzle. Like, if I fizzle, I want to have a fizzle buffer, basically. While there's still a dot on him. I don't love that he just keeps spamming low pip judgments, because it's still good value. And it's just like, oh. Okay, yeah. We have free. And then okay, and we did power it because we got the special event point. So now he should basically be dead to this Efreet plus probably a Zilla. Especially if I can get a buff on the Zilla. We might have to heal though at some point. Okay. 600 and something damage is what it said. Okay. And he keeps landing these crits. I have double crit block. What's going on? Oh, I don't know how to pronounce your name. But hello, BELLOQ. BELLOQ is giving me a little bit of a run for my money. Or at least they did last stream. But I seem to be doing okay this time. A Zilla plus that dot damage should do it. But I'm scared that I'm just gonna like randomly die. I'd like another tower shield if I have one. I'm gonna pass because he doesn't have the capacity to kill me at these pips. Who's calling me at 7:30 at night? Okay, the blade is actually kind of scary because we're at low HP. But we got the power pip. And I think even with a crit, bladed judge, 400 base damage plus 25%. No, I tank that. I eat that. Just don't fizzle, please. Just whatever you do, don't fizzle. Okay. No fizzles. No fizzle, BELLOQ. Let's freaking go. He's done. That dot will finish him off. So, if he's not dead this turn, I just heal. Oh, it's close, but he's not dead this turn. I'm just gonna heal just to be safe. Honestly, shielding is still probably better in this situation, but oh, that dot doesn't even kill this turn though, I don't think. Oh boy. All right, yeah, I'm gonna use my one. If it's a spectral blast and I die because I didn't pull a shield, oh man, it's gonna feel bad if it's a crit spectral blast. Honestly, even a crit judge I think kills me here. I wanted a tower. A tower was just better. A crit judge with a blade kills me. Yeah, especially because he fire shielded. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. No, the storm spec. What did I say? Oh, I live though. It wasn't a crit. He just couldn't crit. If it was a crit, it was over. Okay. The crit multiplier is really high because I have 6 crit block. Okay. Do we death bat just to try to make sure he dies? I think I'm just gonna death bat. I think I'm just gonna death bat. It's such low damage because there's so many death shields, but I just want to ensure the death. Please die. So I don't know if you're new to this series, but what we're doing is we're trying to beat Wizard 101 using the rules of Decathalon. All of the rules to the challenge are in the description, but yeah, I have a Decathalon deck, and the only stats I'm allowed to have are Decathalon stuff. You're the Decathalon guy. Wait, the Decathalon guy?
Yes.
Who's you're the Decathalon guy? As in, the person I know as the Decathalon guy is Cam. that's the person I know from like the guides and stuff, and I know he watches my videos sometimes, but yeah, right now I've got deck 7, so Decathlon owner. Gotcha. Well, yeah, I'm in that Discord now. It's very sad that they discontinued the leaderboards. Like, before I even got into Decathalon, the leaderboards were already gone. I was so confused. I was like, where are they? Like, even in the event description, it is like it like shows you where, like, a little icon. It's like, you could check the leaderboards here. And I'm like, no, that button doesn't exist. All right, so BELLOQ down. I have no idea what this dungeon has in store for me, so I need to look up if this is multiple fights or if this is just one fight real quick. Barge 101 dungeon. Stone Town Barge? Yeah, that sounds right. Nope, it's just one fight. But all right, I'm not even gonna bother. I'll switch my gear and set up once I'm in here. Yeah, I know, like, the reason they removed it was because people were just like hacking, right? They were just like cheating the leaderboards. Is that like the reason? Or did they give a different reason? Because that does make sense, but also, like, come on. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to set up, I haven't set it up. There was a ton of problems with cheaters. That's just so sad. Oh, do I not even have... Oh, okay. I'm not quite ready for the setup I wanted to run. That's okay. I'll just keep doing fire for now. But the whole deck needs an overhaul here. And then I'm going to switch to a different pet as well. Leaf Storm pet. Wait, do I have a... Yeah, I was going to say I have a Leaf Storm pet that has a tower shield. Reed Steed, a guy recently got his accounts obliterated for duping housing items. He was cheating for Decathalon for a long time before that. Yeah, there's a lot of people that play this game that are just kind of cringe. I mean, it's unfortunate. It's just the world we live in. There's just a lot of cringe people out there. Wait, where are all of my dragons? I have all these scalds. I restocked a lot of my treasure cards before streaming today, so that way I was somewhat ready. But I did not bother checking if I had dragons. I do. That should suffice for now. It's just sad. It's just really sad that people, like, cheat in a children's card game. I mean, ultimately, that's what it always boils down to for me. It's like, why do you feel the need to cheat in a children's card game? I'll never understand it. I guess I'll just, for good measure, never hurts to have some heals and some tower shields, just in case. All right. And then, yeah, set the pips to life. Main things with deck 10 is that you get the triangle jewel. Yeah, I got my first deck 9 today that has a triangle jewel. It's the death one, but I don't have the accuracy jewels. I just realized I haven't gotten accuracy jewels yet. I have to craft them, and last time I did that, it took a lot of tries. Or I said the death deck, the life Decathalon, as in the death damage deck. But yeah, I don't even have a triangle jewel for my athame because I've been running accuracy giving athames. because I'm trying to get to that threshold of 25% accuracy for storm and 20 accuracy for fire, etc., etc. Allowing mastery amulets? Yeah, I've got a mastery amulet on. I think the description has an up-to-date rules. Some of the rules might be not, there might not be every rule in there, but I think in the description, I think I gave a pretty extensive list of the rules. But yeah, I think moving forward, death is going to be the best case for long endurance dungeons. I need to heal, so I'm going to need to be running death a lot. So I like reset for first in like major dungeons and stuff. I try to replicate Decathalon conditions as much as I can. But yeah, I think fire is a really good school to have in a lot of these. I've been using fire a lot. Obviously, storm is the highest GPP, and then yeah, death for its drains. I forgot to will cast. Oh, you meant for my actual school? My actual school on this character is an ice, and it's just because I didn't have an ice wizard yet. So it wasn't really considered for the challenge what school I should run. I thought it'd be a fun challenge. But I'm not like resetting when I die, so I'm not like hard thinking. But I do now have a wheel of punishments for when I die. So last stream was a fun one. I ate some soy sauce and it was awful.
You'll never find any clues.
But this has been a really fun challenge. I think Mirror Lake is definitely going to be one of the biggest things. I think I'm gonna have to use. I'm really split on the decision of farming Brandons, because farming Brandons would be farming on this character, and I'm not really farming it, and I'd have to farm with other people to get it done realistically quickly. And normally for this challenge, I'm not allowing any direct help, so I think I might just use pack minions, like what is it, not the Road Warrior, I don't freaking remember, the Hand of Doom pack ones. It's probably what's gonna have to be for Mirror Lake, and I'm probably gonna have to run death just to try to keep my health up with like Scarecrow spam. TC farming is different, but I don't know, it feels, I don't know, it feels like it undermines the integrity of the challenge. So, and I've been told that the Hand of Doom ones, like the actual professors, are like better than Brandon's anyway. I don't know how true that is, but I mean, once I get, I don't know, it just feels bad to farm with other people. But Hand of Doom, no. Is there a pack that has better minions than Brandon? Yeah, I thought the Road Warriors. Oh, gotcha. But that one isn't like exclusively minions, so you have to open a lot of packs to get those, from my understanding. Yeah, I spent all of my crowns today. I am entirely broke. I have 28 crowns because I was opening up rune packs, because I actually, despite doing this challenge where I'm using Decathalon rules, I don't particularly like farming Decathalon. It's not that fun. Yeah. I don't think I'd probably do Hand of Doom ones, just because the packs actually aren't that expensive and you're guaranteed one each run. So I think I think I would do Hand of Doom. I don't know if I would do Road Warrior. I guess we'll have to see once we get to Mirror Lake how bad it is. Because then we might have to mend the... I think I want to try it with no Brandon minions. It feels cheap. But the further we get into this challenge, the more things that I think are going to be bad. You can pick up Hand of Doom minions in the Bazaar. Yeah, but not very often. Especially with the new Bazaar change, like... There's never anything in the freaking Bazaar anymore. I went to buy decks for this character to hold treasure cards, and there was one deck for sale. And there's only 6 copies of it. Like, the Bazaar is not in a good place right now. Actually, I probably just had usable decks selected, but still, the fact that as a level 65 ice, there was only one usable deck is crazy. The galleries is probably just straight up impossible. What's the galleries? I'm not super... I mash a lot of dialogue, so I tend to not really know what things are called. End of Chrysalis. I mean, that's a long ways out, and we'll have a lot more HP then, so... I mean, probably. I mean, Chrysalis really is where the HP jump is ridiculous, and I know that they've lowered it since I quested through it, but it's probably gonna be pretty difficult. But I think we are gonna get to a point where minions are going to be in every fight. I want to see how far we can take this challenge. I mean, and eventually it's gonna get to a point where resets are very frequent and it's playing to very small outs. I know we're gonna get there eventually. The question is, how soon are we getting to playing to very narrow outs? I think Mirror Lake is going to be... I mean, obviously the end of Chrysalis, like the video I uploaded the other day of my end of Chrysalis stream was absolutely... Or, not end of Chrysalis. End of Celestia stream was incredibly difficult. But I think Mirror Lake is going to be a whole nother level. Quad boss fights, 3 of them, is just a whole nother level of bad. But I do plan on using the Death deck for Mirror Lake, and I've got deck 9. So I have a lot more TC space than the last time I attempted a big dungeon like that, so. Having to do a full reset if you lose Shibalba. Oh, yeah. It's, there's a lot of things that are going to be difficult. But... Although, Malastare, Darkmoor Malastare is technically optional, so... I don't know if I'll be even attempting Darkmoor. I don't know. I don't think that's possible. Oh, I'm aware of Mirror Lake. I used to farm Mirror Lake a lot for Pixie Sticks. So Malastare in Shibalba? I don't even remember that fight at all. See, I really be mashing dialogue. No! Easyling! Oh yeah, I should probably switch my blocking pin back to one that makes actual sense. I always forget to switch my blocking pins in between fights. Yeah, that's what these bad boys are for. It's really funny. A conditional Sunbird TC is just worse than a Raging Kraken, but they're a lot cheaper to come by, so. Yeah, I genuinely don't know if Mirror Lake is possible. I think it's definitely going to have to be minions. And I don't really know where to go from there. But we're going to have to give it give it some tries. You'll definitely want to tune in for that stream because some of my wheel of punishment for when I die is giving away packs to viewers. So you definitely want to be there for that. Even with Brandon, Mirror Lake is terrifying. Yeah, I agree. Mirror Lake is awful. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's the other thing is I think they'll kill Brandon rather quickly. But so does it need to be life Brandon for each one? Like, oh, you don't play Wiz anymore? That's understandable. I like where the game's at right now. My main way of consuming Wiz is PvP, and PvP, as much as the PvP community will complain about PvP, I think it has only gone in a positive direction with minor setbacks. Like, the overall trend for PvP is way better than when I started playing, so.
Beautiful. Go, wizard, and enter the jaws of the dragon.
Look at him.
Try not to get
He
yourself
going.
killed.
This is too funny. A lot of PvP heads will tell you that PvP is terrible and we should go back to Earthquake being allowed and freaking Mantles being allowed and 90 Ifrits and Rochambeau is the worst thing to ever exist, and I can't agree with any of those statements. I can't do it. Also a free-to-play player? Yeah, that makes a major difference. So how did you feel? Were you still playing when they came out with the HP jewels? Because that changed Decathalon. I guess if you haven't been playing for 2 years, you probably... Wallaroo is probably after your time. But that basically, like, forever changed Decathalon. Because now you, like, have to be max level to do it, like, in the most efficient way. But, I mean, I guess since leaderboards aren't really a thing anymore, I guess it doesn't matter. But you are now highly incentivized. It also makes it so lives are just better. Like, the more defensive of a school you are, the better you are at Decathalon, which I think that's late.
You see Counselor Rassick.
Yeah, the max argument was a bad argument, but oh, I didn't like prepare for this dungeon. Let me research this dungeon before I actually make an attempt on this thing. Maglore. Wizard 101. Ice boss with no cheats, but he does have a bunch of minions. Oh boy, this is a dungeon. This dungeon has 6 fights? Oh no. Oh no, this is something I need to prepare for. I didn't think we'd be hopping into... Okay. Well, we're hopping into something major. It says level 1. Oh, never mind. No, it's okay. It's counting this fight is already at level 2. You can avoid that. Okay. So it's actually just 1, 2. It is just 3. You can just okay. Still though, I do need to prepare for this dungeon. So this boss doesn't cheat, it resists ice. This boss doesn't cheat. Wait, no, it does have cheats. Interrupt casts a 90 shield. No! To safely remove the center spell. Wizard casts a healing spell. He uses Pierce to remove his tower shield. Indicates to hit the boss during the next round, or else he'll recast it. Pet spells. Okay. So I think this shouldn't be too bad. Do I just go fire? I mean, fire helps with one of the bosses. Oh, this isn't even a boss, actually. Second fight isn't even a boss. Okay, so I just need to have heals. It's just his first fight that I'm actually worried about because he's got so many minions. So, all right, let's plan this out. So the final fight didn't even say it had any minions. So the final fight, he's got 5,600 HP. So I think we'll just do a King Artorias for him. Does he do anything else besides just cast the tower shield and remove it when you heal? No. Okay. That is not an issue. And he does not have minions. So yeah, all I need to do is just make sure I do enough damage to kill him quickly. So let me pull up the calc real quick. Yeah, we'll do a King Art strategy. Let's see. 755 times 1.7 for the feint, 1.35 for the first blade. We can do Sunblade 1.35 times, do a cleansing blade 1.2, then what, a fire trap times 1.3 and a hex. I think that will suffice. Let me take a look. Want to find a fire trap first. I mean, I can use an LE trap, it's just objectively slower. Wow, I have no fire traps. That's crazy. Unless I just missed them. Entirely possible. Okay. Well, we could just use this unique hex. So times 1.3 again. And then, yeah, with the will casts, that's plenty. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buffs. I just want to quickly remember this. 6 buffs. King Art. And then the middle fight is just minions. We'll do dragon for that. And then we'll just do a sunblade and a fireblade. 2 buffs. Dragon. And then for this first fight, let's go ahead. How much HP does this first dude have? 5,000. Okay. I think we start just the same. Do this, and then a dragon. And then he'll be low-ish on HP. Can he tower shield? He absolutely can. So I'll use a King Art. Feint. We'll just say 2 buffs. He's ice. I don't think we'll really need to go that deep. Where the frick are my feints? I know I traded some. Wait, what? Where did all my feints go? Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Wait, I'm so confused. Did I not trade feints? Bruh. Well, that's just mad annoying on my part. Did that to myself. Alright. Well, this dungeon's gonna be stupid easy anyway, so I guess we'll just make this a little challenging on myself for no apparent reason. Sure. That should suffice. Okay, that's all the damage I need to do. We'll put in like these as backups because these are like the best backups ever. And then I'm gonna put in heals. And then I'm gonna put in, I need to get more virulent plagues. Plagues. Put in some snow shields, and the last guy's a storm boss. And then I'll just put in towers. I think that'll suffice. All right. That took me a minute to set up. I didn't realize we were going to be getting into a dungeon so soon. But all right. So yeah, save the unique buffs for the last fight. This fight, it's just like a hex, a blade. Let's put in another elemental trap to be safe, and an two LE blades. 2 LE blades. Normally I'd like do all these calcs and stuff, but I don't really want to waste a bunch of time on stream doing that, so I think that'll be sufficient. We can feel it out based on the vibes. We got some extra backup hits in here. I think I wanted a backup burst hit too, so we'll just do a Zilla. All right, let's get her done. Oh, I didn't. That backup hit that I just put in might actually have to be his main hit, because I don't think I actually put in a hit for him. But that's okay. We just need to pull a dragon. Normally I'd plague round 1, but it's kind of annoying that other dude didn't join, but I think I'm gonna plague round 1 anyway. Yeah, so some of the calcs are just a little vibey, you know? You just kind of know. I also forgot to switch my crypt. You know what? I'm gonna do that real quick. Normally I don't reset randomly, but I forgot to set up the rest of that. I'm just gonna do this real quick. This one doesn't count as a fail. I just forgot to change my block around. Normally I have ice block on this, so I'm gonna put ice block back on this. Don't ask where I got all these. All right, these are just defense. I want block. Yeah, there we go. And then for this last fight, it's a storm boss. So let's do storm block. All right, now we're ready. Re-put in the 1 TC that I cast. Bruh. Do I not have another plague? I thought I restocked most of my TCs, but apparently I missed some pivotal ones. Yeah, doing the there's one with the other events too. The balance one was rough to code in. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't used balance more in this challenge, but I mean, you really want to boost and stuff, and like as cool as a balanced deck is giving a bunch of different damage, I haven't really had a need to have a bunch of different damage. And when you fight balanced bosses, the flat res is decent, but even then they hit you with other schools things, so the balanced deck has proven pretty unuseful. Also, I have a level 2, so all right, let's try that one more time. Yeah, I think this is good. Genuinely though, I'm gonna be sad once I start using deck 9s. I'm gonna be sad because it doesn't start me with 2 noob pips, so I can't V-Plague round 1 unless I get the pip for it. Which is kind of annoying. Alright, well, no plague this time round. We're not using a cleansing blade in this fight, so yeah, we'll just fire blade. Okay. That's honestly fine. We actually have a decent bit of ice flat res. It is unfortunate that we're now into the territory where the bosses actually have mastery. Celestia, we kind of were able to take it a little easy. Oh, they are not holding back. Maybe since there was so many of these minions, I should have considered running death block, but I figured the bosses had the most crit, so. My goal is to hopefully kill these dudes before healing, because if I have to heal first, it's just kind of bad news. Pets, all I need is that one heal will keep me in this long enough to kill them with a dragon into a will cast. I love that. I love that. Yo, I kind of like that natural attack animation. Yeah, let's just pull. Don't think you need that. I just need a dragon. There it is. I shouldn't have discarded the oh well. I think it's fine. Alright. I'll just shield for good measure. I should have done the LE blade. That's on me. Especially if they death ninja pigs. Yeah, the 4th guy joining late. I honestly, in some dungeons, I deliberately try to pull them at separate times to slow the pacing of the game down. Yeah, I should have known. So if they drain, things could get a little complicated. So I really should do a 2nd blade. But I discarded the LE blade, so what other blade am I gonna pull that I don't intend on using later? I put in another balance blade. I mean, it's possible to kill them with 2 will casts, but that takes a lot of time. I think we just have to send the fire drag. Well, we could leaf storm the weakness off and then dragon. I think that's a better use, so that way my buffed hit is more open. But if they just do another death ninja pigs, which they easily could do, it might be a little annoying. But if we're gonna have to play the long game anyway, I think it's okay. I'd like to actually see some more of my plagues. I haven't like seen many of the plagues. That literally did nothing, and now my pet is healing. Let's go. I think later in the runs, moon shields and like 70 sets of 2 different schools are going to become more important as well, so I have a feeling I'm going to get Death Ninja picked from this guy. Oh, the fizzle. We love the fizzle. Okay. As annoying as it is to do this now, I think I have to do this now and then dragon next and pray that neither of these Death Ninja pig. I think it's unlikely that neither of them Death Ninja pig. I think it's incredibly unlikely. Yeah, but what else can I do? Yeah, the dual shields I think are gonna be good later down the line, but I'm hoping that the one with 6 or 7 pips just wraiths me, but one of them literally has exactly 5, so I feel like Death Ninja Pigs is definitely inbound. I guess since that boosts, maybe it wasn't worth to use it as the weakness remover. I don't know, it's a little goofy. I've got 2 heals on me though, so they could hit me pretty hard this turn. Okay, that one didn't. That one didn't Death Ninja Pigs. Please don't. Oh, I knew it. All right, that's fine. I think we do just send the dragon. We can't sit around on it forever. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it'll kill with the next will cast. It's annoying. We're gonna have to wait for it, but what can you do? I still have good HP because of the heals, so we're doing okay. Why didn't I send the Drake? I was trying to remove the weakness with the Leaf Storm since it hits after my card for turn. I tried to use it as a weakness remover, but then they just put another one on. That's what happened. Blizzard literally is gonna do like no damage. It's such a okay. A crit bladed Blizzard is gonna do some damage, but I have a decent bit of flat res. So what is this? Okay, this one can't really do anything super consequential. Can you not Death Ninja Pigs me again? Okay. Can I get a plague though? Okay. Yeah, thank you. I'd like to take a little bit less damage. These heals are gonna run out. And then I'm gonna be in a little bit of trouble if these dudes hit me for a lot before they die. And 2 of them have blades, and they all have the pips to Death Ninja Pigs. Pass, we love that. That's a little annoying, but I don't think it's relevant. I think they're gonna die to a Leaf Storm regardless. Ooh. I technically died to 2 more of those, just barely. But that was a bladed one. I don't think the drain is relevant. I think we're okay. That one just keeps passing. We love that. And that one's blading the one without a blade. That is a little, you know, concerning, but I don't even think we bother tower. I think we're gonna use a balanced blade just to ensure that the elephants die. This is doing basically nothing. Can I get a pet heal out of that? Because although it's basically nothing, it isn't nothing. If they both hit me with a Ninja Pigs, am I dead? Oh, a Crow? Oh, Crow is strong. Well, no, Crow is weaker than Wraith, isn't it? Or no, it's slightly stronger. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, I might have messed up. I thought I was healthy because those weaknesses were on, but... Uh-oh. 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 I mean, this one's my fault. This one's my fault. Alright, well... A little bit of throwing on my end, I'll admit. Dang. Oh, a little bit of unpreparedness on my part. Alright, well... Y'all know what time it is. Where is it? Is it this one? Nope. Not an image capture. Is it not? It's really not this? Okay. I guess I'll make a new one. Window capture. Bam. There it is. The wheel of punishments. Let's see what we got today. Oh. Well, this is what I literally added today. So, for those of you who are new, some of the things on the Wheel of Pain are embarrassing stories from my childhood. So, this particular story about the roller skate date So a little background about me. My mother and her ex-wife were in roller derby together, so we went roller skating a lot. So I was very good at roller skating. And so when the skating unit came around in gym class, I thought I would be super cool and jump the limbo rope. I thought, I was like, oh, this is gonna be so cool. I'm gonna use this to impress this girl I'm talking to. This is like 6th grade or 7th grade or something. This is like super young me. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna be super cool and I'm gonna impress her. Oh, I was supposed to use a sunblade in that fight. Word. Okay, I'll do that next time. And so I do it. I do the jump over the rope, and I like definitely stumble, like big stumble on the way down. And then I'm like, so can you, and I just completely entirely fumble. And I was like, do you want to go, you want to go to the dance with me? But she said yes. She said yes. So my little whatever that was worked. So kind of a funny story, but I definitely cringe a lot when I look back at it, because I'm just like, yeah, that's what the girlies love, is someone who can roller skate really well and then not even do the thing that well that they were trying to do. But it was a funny moment, and we had a good time at the dance. And then I may have asked her out to be my girlfriend after that, and she may have rejected me after that. But it's not the important part. The important part is we got the date. Well, I mean, we were still friends, and we were still in band together and stuff, so it wasn't like things were weird. So that's all that really matters to me. All right, well, attempt number 2 should go a little better. The minions are probably still dead, so I'm gonna have to leave and come back. But I did not like properly notate what my deck was, so I think we're good. Yeah, I don't even remember this place, so I'm being perfectly honest. All right, so attempt 2 will surely go better. I'm just glad I didn't get soy sauce again. I didn't take soy sauce off the list because I don't have that many punishments. If anybody's got any bright ideas for punishments, there is a link to a Google Doc or a Google Forms. If anybody's got any bright ideas for punishments to put on the wheel. If I get packs today, if I get donate packs to somebody in stream today, I'm gonna have to literally buy crowns because I spent all of my crowns today. So hopefully we don't get that.
You see council.
It's a jungle storm boss at the start. There's a silverback boss with a minor blessing cheat. That's just annoying more than anything. All right, we got a playground one this time, so that's huge. Let's do that. Even though the other dude isn't in the fight yet. Yeah, I don't think this is actually a major roadblock. It's just a quad fight. Quad fights are always going to be hard in a run like this when I'm not running like death to heal up when I do my AoEs. And since I don't have the accuracy, I just don't really want to make the death setup right now. I'd have to like craft jewels, and who knows how long that would take. But we love a good heal right off the bat, putting us back to max HP. One of you better hit me. Hit me. But let it be a Wraith, not a Ninja Pigs. Yes! Let's go. Huge. This is a much better start. Yeah, the late join is good going first, so I didn't have to reset. All good things. This is a much better start. Obviously, we can still get Ninja Pigged. Slows us down a little bit, but this time I remember what I'm actually packing for this fight, and I'm also pulling the plagues, so that's good. So yeah. blade up. Oh, ha! I forgot. to take. I always forget to take away the wheel. That is not the first time I've done that. My fault. My fault. I'm glad you said something. It's funny. I'm literally looking at the stream on my second monitor. I'm just looking at chat, but there is a small thing that shows the actual stream. I should have noticed. We love the drains at full HP. This is a much better start. This will probably be a Ninja Pigs. Oh, it was a pirate? Dude, this is literally a fantastic start. No weakness, and none of them are at the pips to Ninja Pigs. I did fail pip, which is kind of annoying, and I have taken a decent bit of damage, but now they're like out of pips and stuff. And now I remembered that I was packing a balance blade for this fight, and we actually pulled a V Plague. Oh, and a Sunblade. Yeah, Sunblade. We just need to pull the dragon. So I'm gonna discard this. Discard this. Okay, we'll pull the dragon. Oh right, we're stunned. I forgot. Death Ninja Pigs is 6 pips? I thought it was 5 for some reason. I mean, that is a strong spell, but I think we're good on HP for now. And we can V-Plague if things look like they're going to get nasty. If we can get the power pip here, I can safely Sunblade and just hit. Okay, awesome. So we're going to Leaf Storm Sunblade this turn. And then we'll Dragon next. And then we're golden. That's huge. Because we got a buffed open Leaf Storm. And then potentially a double buff Dragon open next turn. And this boosts. So realistically, as long as I don't fizzle, they should be dead. But I actually don't have Decathalon perfect accuracy. I only have 15 fire accuracy. Because that's all I can obtain without getting other stats at the moment. I could still get Death Ninja Pigged by one of them. Wait, no. You said it's 6, not 5. So, another fizzle. We love the fizzle. So they should be dead as long as I don't fizzle. Oh, and as long as I pull it. That's the other part. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, you're gonna do it to me. I should have been digging harder for it. Okay, we have to V-Plague. That's annoying. But acceptable. I don't think they can kill me with the V-Plague. How many arts do I have? I have 2. I don't remember if I pulled one already, but I need one for this fight, so. In these dungeons that aren't high stake, I'm not like paying hyper attention to like what exactly I'm doing, so that's a little bit on me, but I'm just having fun with it. That's gonna do pretty little, but I am sad that even the low pip dude is gonna get a hit in when he shouldn't have. He should have died this turn. And yeah, now they're all gonna hit. I'm gonna die again. No, wait. No, I mean, the V-Plague is stronger than last time. So I'm not dead yet, but I'm significantly lower. They should have been dead this turn. Oh, man. Okay. Please, come on. Oh, don't do this to me. You're joking. That's awful. All right, I'm just gonna stack play. Yeah, Pet is asleep at the wheel. Pet healed immediately and then did not do anything since. But I've double stacked on the problematic people, so maybe we're fine. But I mean, if this is a strong enough hit, okay, he keeps fizzling, which is great. They're at too low of pips for it to really matter. What are you doing with 1 pip? I mean, I think we're cooked. I think we're cooked. Okay, we have to dragon though. That's insanity. I don't think we're gonna need a V-Plague anymore. Yeah, okay. Well, we better not fizzle. Okay. Minions are dead. But I now have a feint on me. But the boss has 2 buffs, but he does have a 40 weakness and a 25 weakness stacked. And I also have flat res to ice. So hopefully we're chilling there. I don't think this kills me. I don't think this is strong enough to kill me. I need to pull an ice shield. I had to discard ice shields though. I don't think a tower is going to cut it. I don't think they have woolly mammoth yet. Can I get a pet heal? A pet tower? There we go. That's a good one. I think I'm safe towering now. I obviously still prefer an ice shield, but yeah, stacking weaknesses is pretty strong in this game. Yeah, we'll send a leaf storm. We'll do this. I don't even know. I hyper discarded buffs, so we're gonna have to see what we got left. I think I did pack an extra dragon blade and an extra balance blade, so not super worried in that department. This guy no snow angel. I'd be pretty sad if he did. I can look actually. Oh no, I closed the tab. Stupidly closed the tab. But he's spinning his pips. This is gonna do literally 0 damage. Literally nothing with my flat res. Bink. All right. And we do also have this. So yeah. Let's just start stacking up. I'd like to use the least amount of buffs possible just to save things for later, but yeah, well, Snow Angel's not even bad because I have flat res also, so I don't even know that I'd really care about a Snow Angel. Okay, I did have another Fire Blade left. I think we'll tower just to be safe. A Frostbite would be a little annoying, but again, the flat res should make it fine. Okay. Yeah, we'll just... That hex that I pulled is not one I want to use here, though. It's a unique hex. Yeah, and that's my other easy buff, so... What's... Trying to remember what my Firezilla's base damage is, so I can do the calc. Ooh, that did a lot. Maybe I should heal in this fight since I have flat res. I did have another King Art. I think we just Dryad. I want more HP getting out of here anyway. Yeah, that would have definitely hurt. Got these nice flowering dryads, courtesy of Goose as well. That's where all of my rare TCs come from, courtesy of Goose. All right, so we're kind of in the clear now. I don't think I want to really waste it. Okay, so 650 times 1.35 times 1.35 times 1.25, 14 something. Yeah, we can just send a Firezilla into a Leaf Storm. Honestly though, I should send the King Art to not waste the Firezilla. Definitely don't want to use that. I definitely don't need any more buffs. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, he really does have some weird freaking treasure cards. I remember he was just harassing the queue with Elucidate TCs in PvP like less than a year ago, and that just cracked me up. All right. Yeah. We'll send the Zilla. I don't think it actually kills this turn unless it's high end, but the Leaf Storm after will kill. I just didn't want to risk a fizzle, and then I used the buff on a Leaf Storm. All right.
With the big bug out of the way, you should track down Rassic Pridefall.
With the big bug out of the way. So yeah, next fight, just Fireblade, Sunblade, Dragon. Heal probably, maybe use a Plague or two. We are starting this next fight with kind of low HP, but let's not run into any unnecessary fights. Oh wait, is this the one with the potion puzzle? Oh. Okay, I hit the HP wisp. We already talked about the HP wisp controversy in my video, so if I collect them in a dungeon, I'm not gonna go seeking them out, but it's a wisp in the dungeon, so. I wonder if it's worth trying to reduce their damage or if I just try to eat it out. It kind of, in Decathalon, there is no health wisps. That's where the controversy comes in. But, okay. Tower shield. It's kind of annoying. That's not too bad, though. I'd love some pet heals. But I think this is going to be a dragon double leaf storm situation. So we can spend some time healing and stuff in this fight for the final fight. Let's go, pet. Decided to do something today. Oh yeah, absolutely. If there were just randomly wisps in the Decathalon tower, absolutely would take them. All right. All right. Well, we ain't pulling squat. I think I'm just gonna tower. I don't think it's worth using a plague here. All right, there's the frostbite we were talking about. Let's get some heals out of this pet. I guess I should have plagued. Yeah, no, Mans just has one and he doesn't even have good HP, so he's pretty irrelevant. I only have one dragon in the deck, so it's gonna take me a while to pull it. I guess I'm just gonna pass. I'd like to see my Sunblade though. Yeah, he's literally just an elite. Alright, now I'll debuff. I guess I can use a snow shield in this fight because the snow shields were for the last fight, and since I didn't use them all, I guess we'll just do this. It's kind of taking an obnoxious amount of time here. Oh, why would I put a snow shield on with it? You know what, whatever. He hits me here. I just knew instinctively. You see, and I not the tower shield may cast. Oh, please hit me. Okay. You know what? It wasn't a complete waste. This is gonna do literally no damage. Even with a crit, I don't think this could do damage. Alright, well. At least it wasn't a complete waste. That's kind of funny, though. They're gonna give me everything before my Sunblade. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll plague it up. I just want to pull my dragon and one of my 2 Sunblades. All right. This game's being a little silly. Okay, there's a Sunblade. I did want to pull that first. That freaking dragon's about to be the last card. Maybe I should have sent a Leaf Storm to break the shield before putting on the blade, but whatever. I don't think it's really gonna matter. This isn't gonna do a lot. All right. Dragon, please. There it is. All right. Let's do it. Oh, well, I meant to Leaf Storm as well that turn, but you know what? We'll call it calculated. We didn't want to fizzle and then waste the Leaf Storm hit on a tower. Yeah, I don't know if that was even. Yeah. Yeah, I should have Leaf Stormed. It's not a big deal, though. I think they're all going to die the same. I think since I didn't get weakness at all, I think they're both just dead. I think they're both just dead to it. Well, maybe not. I think they are still both just dead to Leaf Storm, though. That dot will finish them off. So yeah, I'm going to Leaf Storm and Dryad this turn. Not a big deal. Honestly, any snacks I can save, the better. Yes, let's go. I'll take it. Even though it's a small heal, that isn't going to give me basically squat because I'm ending the game next turn. It's fine. I'll take whatever I can get. Yeah, they're dead. I could fizzle the heal, and that'd be a little annoying, but I cannot fizzle the will cast. I don't think there's a point to wait it out. I think I just heal to full with the Dryad. I mean, if this doesn't heal me to full, you know what? I should have waited. I should have waited for the tick. I'm down like 50 HP or something, or no, like 100 HP, which would have been exactly how much it healed for. I don't. If that makes the world a difference, then that's on me. But they're literally dead. All right, let's just get a quick review of the deck here. Oh, right, I didn't even use the King Arcturus in the first fight. That's what happened. So, Feint, Hex, other Hex, Elemental Trap. Okay, yeah, we have so many things. We have one extra useless Ice Shield. Annoying. Yeah, I'm currently 85 under max health, so I would have been at max health if I would have waited, but then they could have hit me, things could have changed, so. Well, I'm gonna, yeah, I just hit the Wisp freaking anyway. Hey, if they didn't want the Wisps here, they shouldn't have designed the dungeon with Wisps.
You destroy the Charlotta Anchor Stone.
I literally mentioned in my last video, I was like, I'm gonna accidentally run into health Wisps around a corner, and I'm not gonna reset a whole run for it.
You destroy the Kwaku Anchor Stone.
And I'm glad I made that distinction, because it literally happened.
You destroy the Yoth Anchor Stone.
How many freaking anchor stones are there? These spider leg freaking tables. As impractical. Oh, it's not even a table. I think it's like a sconce or something.
Have you not realized?
All right, and yeah, this dude's alone. So, I mean, a V-Plague is still a decent debuff, so I might use that, but I definitely won't use the Plague or the Ice Shield. I didn't actually look up if this dude has any off-school stuff, but I think we're pretty decently well off here. I'm not super worried about this fight. All right. let's do non-universe. Let's tower shield, because he could just crit, do something crazy. So yeah, I definitely made the right call with the immediate shield, and we have plenty of them. Yeah, you don't want to take a crit anything from a storm. Let's go. All right, we got plenty of debuffs. I'm doing it again. You never know with storms. That's kind of what I was afraid of. I was afraid he knew how to do that. I'm gonna be so real. I don't ever want to take damage from a bolt. So if I have them, I'm gonna use them. All right, that's fine. Don't need that. All right. Right, the leaf storm's pretty irrelevant, actually. So, I mean, we'll throw it out for whatever it's worth. Little extra chip damage on the side. Pretty much nothing. Oh yeah, that nice 48. Let's go. What now? We're doing it again. All right. That one's going to tickle a little bit more than the last one. It has a buff, and my debuff is weaker. But now he's out of pips. A crit bolt just kills me at any time is the problem. So let's try to buff up quick and get us the hell out of here. I don't think I can afford to just keep putting on shields. See, but now I feel like I have to put on the shield. I'm scared. I'm scared of the max bolt, and I always will be. All right, nothing. I like me a nice nothing. Could I pull? I don't really want to discard much of anything. All right, that's fine. I was hoping to pull my feint so that way I could get the trap behind a shield, but all right, well, that's not terrifying or anything. All right, we're not pulling the feint. That's okay. We'll just keep buffing up. This is 4 buffs. I said we needed... Oh, wait. I think we need 7 buffs. I said 6, and I was like, oh, the willcast will take care of the rest, but you can't willcast it properly in this fight, so... At least I have 2 King Hearts. So I could just King Heart twice. I could technically tank a max bolt. It wouldn't be good, but I can technically tank a max bolt. Not a crit max bolt, but... Okay. I need the feint on, so I'm gonna do this. The healing, getting rid of the shield is actually irrelevant for me, because my only hits are King Art, and King Art removes the shield first, so... Okay. We're just gonna send the feint. I can't seem to keep a shield on, so... Willcast doesn't actually remove the shield, either. Oh, you mean heal? Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha, gotcha. As much as I want to just send the feint, I'm doing this first. I'm gonna try to have a debuff on when there's a trap on me. Okay. Yeah, I think that was the correct move. And then we feint. And then we send the King Art. It won't quite kill, but I'll be able to kill with the next one. And this will heal me a little bit. Which means I'll wait and see if I can. I mean, I should realistically just stack up a unique buff. I'm just hoping I don't die to a... I think I die to a crit freaking anything is the problem. I think even if this crits, I'm dead. Yeah. So maybe I need double storm crit block instead of running the ice crit block. Oh, I'm not dead. All right, we have to pray no bolt. I don't even know if the King Art kills because I didn't do the math for this, but maybe I could heal into the will cast for the kill. Yeah. I think I just go for the kill. I'm just gonna pray for no bolt because then I can heal next. I didn't want to waste all my pips on a Dryad. This might just kill, but I think I'm just shy. Oh, never mind. Deleted. Lamau.
My trunk! It hurts! Let me go, and I'll take...
Okay, don't care. Let me get this painting, though. I probably didn't need the last buff. I made that more complicated than I needed to. Yeah, oh, you missed all of Arc 2 spells have spell elements. The King Art that I just used is a spell element upgraded King Art. Yeah. All of Arc 2 has spell elements. Yup. I don't have a lot of them on this character because it's low level, but yeah, one of my old videos, actually, even a lot of my more recent videos use Power Nova. Power Nova spell element upgraded. Where am I even going? Talk to in the palace? I don't even know. Oh, yeah, I'll just hoof it. I don't know where I'm actually going. But yeah, I very much enjoy Arc 2 spellies. They have some of the coolest spells. One of the really fun spells that I think came out of that was Storm Owl spell elemented is almost as strong as just the damage version, and it gives you 3 pips back based on the amount of heals you have on you. So if you bury surprise into a Storm Owl, you Storm Owl and then get 6 pips back. It's absolutely insane. Storm Owl should never be giving you pips to Storm Owl again. It's absolutely absurd. A Rain of Fire spell elemented can have up to like 7 dots put on at once if you have enough heals on. There's so many like it has changed Decathalon a lot too, because yeah, the ability to just hit around shields in the Ice Decathalon with Fire King Art is huge. You can just buff stack freely. Don't care if they shield up, as long as they don't shield 7 times, and even if they do, if you just pack a shatter or whatever. Yeah, I had a really fun time doing the Ice Decathalon. Yeah, it deletes 7 shields. 7 shields and then hits. And for each shield that it clears, it heals you. It's absolutely ridiculous. Obliterates 80% of Arc 2 cheats. Yep. Why do you think I've been running so much fire? It's just the way to go. It's how I beat the last dungeon of Celestia. Their very first battle, it's the same cheat, that 90 shield every round.
It will still take us.
Okay, yeah, I don't care.
The least we can do is give you the student wizard in the zoological gardens. Just don't forget to feed and water him.
I forgot. Human slaves. I love that Wizard 101 has human slaves. Don't clip that. I mean, in this world, it's not much worse than anthropomorphic, basically people being in zoos and things. So
Jumbo outsider. One of the ice cats escaped. Could you ask Rocksteady Steelhorn?
Queen Ariana is. You freed me. Thanks.
let's
so
go.
much. Tell the professors back home how
Just
well
2 left. Ugh. We're getting awfully close to Mirror Lake. We just got that like canopy area left, and then we're on to Mirror Lake. It's really funny since I'm doing this challenge. I haven't spent a single training point. The only reason why some of my training points are spent is because I did the level 50 elixir. Because I didn't think this game would be challenging, or this challenge would be at all challenging in Arc 1. And if anyone has a rebuttal to that, my answer to that rebuttal is Malistaire casts Dark Sprite. Oh, Elephant Graveyard is too. Yeah, I guess we're... Elephant Graveyard's also probably going to be a little difficult as well. We got a little ways. We're getting there, though.
Hello there. Sorry, kid.
Okie dokie.
My brother Mago has his own ship, the Dancing Queen. Docked
The
along
Dancing
waterfront.
Queen.
Go ask him to take you to the drum jungle.
Mirror Lake will be fun. Yeah, I don't know if fun is the word I'd choose. I think Mirror Lake might prove to be impossible for this challenge, but I don't technically have deck 10s yet. It might be one of the things where I just have a whole stream of me failing over and over and over again, and then I reattempt it when I get deck 10s and farm up some Brandons and do all that, but I don't know. I mean, it's definitely a lower barrier than some of the later worlds, obviously, but your HP is just so low. Like, and with all the bosses having crit, like, I don't even think it'll be easy to get there, but if we get to the 4 storm bosses, like, I don't think we live that. Like, I don't think normally farming it with multiple people at the proper level, like, you still just get double crit, wild bolted, and die. Like, yeah, or Siren. Like, they don't even have to. The wild bolt is just insult to injury. They don't have to. They start with enough pips to just obliterate you anyway.
Those gorillas look pretty rough and not very.
I do have some tricks for like boss fights that aren't 4 bosses. I think dispels are going to be pretty good, and I have the 1-pip dispels somewhere. But yeah, it's just rough. Yeah, soloing quad storm bosses with, yeah, even with good gear is rough. So I don't imagine it's gonna be too good for me, but we'll have to roll with the punches, see what we can do. All right. Never hurts to have a couple heals around. All right. Life. Let's actually switch my block around. But yeah, for a challenge where the maximum damage you can even have is 10, it's gonna be a slow grind, and with nothing increasing my HP. Yeah, with the rules of this challenge dictate I have to go at it alone. So this isn't a carrying a level 1 to beat the game. This is actually beating the game. Dude, the HPs have gotten so high. Holy smokes. That's rough. Yeah, Brandon is probably gonna be my only friend. It's gonna be a rough one, but and my pet. I mean, my pet literally carried me through the Celestia dungeon. On the final attempt that I actually finally beat. I got a lot of help from the pet. Yeah, I think I need another blade. These dudes have too much HP. Maycast Storm Shield pet. I think that's the other thing, is pets are gonna have to get a lot more specific down the line. The problem is even though there is a plethora of Maycasts, some of them just like refuse to cast. Like, I thought about trying to do like a smoke screen pet. Like, smoke screen feels good, but like it never casts. Like, and from my experience, it literally never casts. Yeah, there's definitely a world where the fights in the later worlds devolve into me summoning Brandon and then spamming smokescreen. Smokescreen and stuns when I can. But honestly, the further you get, Goose, or somebody was talking about it earlier, Brandon's just gonna freaking die. Like, Brandon also does not have great stats. I mean, he'll have better stats than me most of the time, but he's still gonna die. Like, yeah, dispels. I have 1 pip dispels. I don't know how many of the 3 pip double dispels that I have, but I think those will probably come in handy later down the line. But again, it comes down to the quad boss fights that I think are going to be borderline impossible. Monstrology minions are banned in Decathalon, so I'm not planning on using those either. Alright. These bad boys should be DED dead. Yeah, this has been... The more I think about it, the more I just feel like it's going to be really difficult down the line. One thing that has always been in my mind is the Novus final fight, because you polymorph for a while, and so like my brain was like, I think the best case is to try to kill most of them, or like lower all of their HPs while polymorphed. Like strategies like that, but there are just some quad boss fights that are just gonna be, yeah, I don't know. I think we're, like I said earlier, I think the later we get, the more we're playing to extremely narrow outs where we need everything to go our way. We need them to fizzle. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, soldier. But like, we're gonna need Maycasts, we're gonna need them to fizzle, we're gonna need just like everything to align to even get like an attempt going down the line. So I don't know how future-proof this series is. We did establish, since that you technically progressively get more hit hit points or more pip chance over time down the line, I'm gonna allow myself to pop the pip chance elixirs that just give pip chance. But other than that, is one of these to drum jungle? Let's go. But other than that, our stats increasing is literally just HP. So it's kind of an arbitrary, just like whenever we decide to increase the pip chance. But in Decathalon, it still maxes out at like 70. So we'll never be at 100% pip chance. So that's another luck factor that we're just have to rely on all the time.
What you describe?
Yeah, there are rings and stuff that give just pip chance, but I don't want to give up my block and my accuracy that I'm getting here. So I think that's why elixirs are the move. I mean, unless there's one that give pip chance and a triangle socket and also give an even amount of pip chance, because it increases in increments of like 10 or 20 or something. So I don't know if I can find gear that exactly fits the mold. I wouldn't mind doing slightly below the bar, but I definitely wouldn't want to go above the bar. Cheat the system, you know. The exact thing isn't a huge deal. It's more of just like a personal, like, staying true to what Decathalon is. But it's ultimately not really that big of a deal. But yeah, since we need multiple buffs, I don't really want to waste dragon blades. So yeah, I guess we're gonna use elemental blades. It's kind of annoying, but it's just kind of where we're at. Well, I guess, you know what? Instead of these, we can do amplify. Since we're also will casting. Yeah, that'll work. There's just a lot of things in this challenge that, like, if you look too far in the future, you lose hope. So you got to focus on the fight in front of you, and if the fight in front of you is possible. I didn't, honestly, when I was doing the final dungeon of Celestia, I didn't think it was going to be possible. Like, it was so many fights. And the final fight, like the spamming mantle thing, I thought I'd fizzle a lot more. Like, and we still got incredibly lucky in that run. Hard pet carry. Like, there's a lot of things that went right for me to get that run. First major goal should be completing Arc 2. I don't even know if Arc 2 is doable. But again, I gotta focus. Mirror Lake has been the big thing that I've been looking towards. I was pretty confident I could defeat BELLOQ, which I did earlier this stream, with a Willcast Link strategy. Now, it wasn't the exact strategy that I envisioned, but it was still at heart similar to what I had envisioned. Why do I run such a big deck for these? Just in case I forget to restock. What am I doing here? I'm not gonna pull a balance blade. That's ridiculous. Alright, whatever. Avalon. You see, the HPs are gonna, I think we're really downplaying the fact that HPs go up and my damage is not going up. Like, each world is a huge incremental increase in the amount of damage that I have to put out. And I think like I downplay it. I downplay, like, sure, the ability to survive, like there are ways to survive, but how in the world am I gonna kill? I think it's definitely gonna be leaning on minions for a little bit, but I don't know how far that's gonna take me. I just pull a bounce blade. Thank you. I think this will be good enough, even though they're life. I think with the dot damage, I think we should be fine. But I genuinely think the HP increase is so much. Yeah, and that's the other thing is the unnoticeable thing is with no sharpened blade, it actually gets really strange. And no item card blades, no, it's really just only the TCs that exist, and I've already been utilizing the star blades and the sun blades and the dual blades and stuff from PvP rewards. So like I'm already exhausting a lot of the things at my disposal. So I really don't know how doable it all is. I think we might get to a point where it feels necessary to go back and do side quests. You see, but will cast Hex. Will cast Hex means I don't get a will cast damage thing, which sure, like you can only use one will cast, so like it's just tough. It's all tough. Also, he just freaking healed, so now this fight just got much more annoying. No, they weren't even gonna die anyway. Yeah, you're probably right, because these small amounts of damage from these will casts are going to be a lot more irrelevant down the line. You're probably right. I probably will have to make a will cast Hex all heal pet, which I don't feel like many people are gonna have. I mean, is there a world where I like what buff minion? Does buff minion ever cast on yourself, or is it only on allies? I mean, buff minion might even still be good just if I plan on using Brandons and stuff. Is this dude gonna kill me? Am I gonna die in a mob fight? As long as he doesn't crit, I don't think this kills me. Don't let me die in a mob fight. Yikes. Yeah, he could kill me. He could do that move that dude... Oh, never mind. Fail pip. I don't think I can die. Unless they have natural attacks, which they probably do, but they don't tend to do them in these later worlds. Yeah, the further and further we get, the more the HP is just like truly unbearable. Like, even just mob fights are gonna be really difficult and long. Okay, he's dead. I mean, I'm literally already kind of struggling here. As I said before, I think it's going to be a lot of death. It's going to be a lot of blade, scarecrow to just stay in it. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Like I said, you really can't look too far into the future because then things get scary. Yeah, there's literally 0 damage scaling. I want to see how far we can get. All right. We went second again. So honestly, with how close that one was, I'm not risking another death, another punishment. Divum will be truly legendary, dude. Wait, hold on. When I get Divum, what is the extent of places I can go with Divum? Can I go to other worlds? Probably not, right? You can just do... Bro, I'm doing every side quest. I'm doing every side quest with Divum. Just for the XP. I love Divum too. I mean, Divum is a goat. But I don't think I can... I don't think he stays my companion if I leave Chrysalis, so I can't like go back and do other side quests with him, but you best believe I'm doing every Chrysalis side quest as soon as I get him. because that is the only opportunity I will have that much extra damage. I'm going second again. Whatever. I don't care. This time I actually pulled all my buffs, so. What's up, next gen gamers? We've had quite an eventful stream. We beat BELLOQ on our first attempt, so that was pretty nice. And then it was immediately into another dungeon that I didn't remember existing at all. So I was a little underprepared for that, but we've made it through. We've just got 2 more kids to save. The dreaded Mirror Lake lies ahead, but we got a few more obstacles before we get there. We're just discussing how I don't know how far we're going to get in this challenge. Like, I don't even know if Mirror Lake is doable, but every world, the HP increases so much that I don't know how long this challenge will be possible for. Hey, love me some pet heals. We're going to need pet heals after every gosh darn fight in the later worlds. Or after every hit, literally every hit, I'm gonna need my pet to heal. The thing is our HP does also go up, so like our tank ability goes up a little bit, but again, it just doesn't increase our damage output at all. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good today. I actually recorded some PvP videos last night, so I will have uploads for I will have an upload for tomorrow, and I have several upload worthy videos, so I should be trying to get back on the regular schedule. But I wanted to stream today because the Decathalon event, I wanted to get the death setup ready, but I didn't fully do that before. I didn't want to stream super late. But yeah, I will be uploading PvP videos, which is exciting. I did some adapt stuff, I did some dual school death stuff. I've been having fun with it. Am I on Discord? Yeah, I think the Discord link should be in the description of this stream. Don't know if that's true, but if not, it's linked on almost every one of my descriptions for my videos. So I do have a Discord that you are welcome to be a part of. I'm just gonna shield and wait this out. Pepperonenzi. All right. Pepperoni easy. Pepperoni easy. All right. I'll keep my eyes out. I wasn't paying attention to the damage. I could never see the damage. Why is it always off screen? Not this time. I got a shield on. Add now. Well, that's awfully demanding. I mean, you can join my public Discord, but I don't just add random people I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, they're dead.
Has made a monkey out of me. Kala Silverback's lieutenant has imprisoned her in a village hut. Yeah,
no, I'm sorry. I don't add just random people on Discord that I don't know. But you're welcome to join my Discord, and you can talk to me there if there's any questions you have and stuff. But yeah, I don't really add people that I don't know. This challenge makes DNC like 5 times more painful. What's DNC? Oh, defeat and collect. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's painful to have to just fight minions over and over again and not just like 1 round them or 2 round them. It is annoying.
I'll through you and break you and tear your flesh with my teeth.
Right. Yeah, defeat and collect is one of the worst things they've ever done for this game. It is painful. And I don't think anybody likes them. I don't think anybody would be offended if they were removed. It's always so funny, the health disparity between, like, Life and Storm in the worlds. Like, Storm literally has, like, no freaking health. Well, that's annoying. Maybe I should have put Storm Block on, but if it's not a boss, I feel like the chance of them critting in this world is not that high. Like most mobs don't crit in Celestia. Well, no, Celestia has mobs that crit. I feel like in Zafaria, I just really haven't encountered it. Man, why does every mob in Celestia crit? Like regularly. It's kind of crazy. You, not the fortify. All right. Could I pull a Fireblade, please? No? Okay. That's annoying. We love a heal. We love a heal. I'm curious if I should send it or not. I think I should Fireblade first. I think sending without the 3 buffs at this point is just not good. Can you get rid of that aura for me, please? Nope, just recasting it. Cool. Cool. Alright. I think we will probably need this Sunbird, so we'll send it away. Yeah, I don't love the Fortify, but what can you do? I'm not gonna wait it out. It's just gonna get me killed. But I could probably kill one of them with this Sunbird, and then the other one probably have to wait for another will cast or Pips to Dragon, but I'll probably kill the Storm one if I can, just to take less damage. Can I get a heal? Darn. Minion fight, die from the dragon. Oh yeah, I did get all 3 buffs. So yeah. I just don't really want to risk taking any damage, and these are not expensive DCs, so I'm just gonna try to kill this dude real quick. Because I don't think he dies to the dot this turn, so I'm just gonna kill him. I was confused because I thought I had sent the dragon early, but I didn't. All right. Really glad we went into a sigil for this random mob fight.
Oh, thank you for freeing me. Please let us.
It's a lot of people in cages in this world. I don't know that I love that. Don't know that I love people in cages. Loading times have been rough today as well.
The air is.
All right.
The River Throne was abandoned long ago. though you can detect faint traces of magic that have been ripped.
Is there any... Does anybody know, is there any dungeons in this area? Like any multi-fight dungeons in this area? Because I don't remember there being. Like, I think there's one at the end of Elephant Graveyard, but I don't think there's any here. There's one that might be 2 fights. That's definitely doable. An Elephant Graveyard has a 2-fight dungeon. Yeah, I don't remember either of them being particularly long, but I don't really tend to research things that aren't major, like things. Like, I knew BELLOQ would be coming, so like I had a plan for BELLOQ, but I didn't have a plan for that random dungeon after it. Now, these dudes just randomly... Deaths get shafted on their HP. Deaths have such low HP. Can I pull that? Actually, I'll just amplify. I think the dragon and the leaf storm will suffice. Elephant Graveyard Dungeons don't even have any bosses? That's crazy. I guess I will need the Fireblade. There's a 4-boss fight? Yeesh. Don't love that. Bro. You're not gonna give me a Fireblade? Really? Really? This game drives me crazy sometimes. Oh, 4 individual boss fights. Like... in a row, like in their own separate instances though, right? It's like all the different tombs and they all have their own like little sigil, if I remember correctly. Yeah, individual boss fights. Yeah. That I remember. I don't even know. Can I pull a balance blade? Did I pull them all and discard them all already? That checks out. All right. Bruh, I knew it. I should have just waited for the fire blades. I just don't want to run a small deck and then run out of cards in a random minion fight. I guess I should run more blades. I guess. I think it's fine. Let's kill this dude and then go from there. And he's gonna die. I wonder if in like Avalon I'll be able to get away with if I just like have a setup for all the different schools and I just for minion fights I just pick whatever the minions counter matchup is, if that will let me skate by long enough.
The map shows a quarry site.
Because if I have to start summoning minions during mob fights, it's gonna be this task is going to take forever. We've discussed in the past letting me bring a second account to just do the defeat and collects. If I do it once by myself, I can do it again. But honestly, I wouldn't even mind just bypassing it entirely, because like mob fights, we know they're possible. Even if they are long and difficult, we know every mob fight in this game is possible. It's the bosses with a lot of HP and cheats and stuff that we are unsure whether or not it's possible.
Evil magic swirl
Evil
You'll
imagine.
need a powerful ritual to get through there.
Wait, are we already getting close to Elephant Graveyard? Surely not. Area is just toxic, dodge all the wandering mobs. Yeah, I remember that a little bit. No?
The Umbra, I know a spell to get you in, but Organ stole
Defeating
my
some
heart.
random
Dark
thing to
shadow.
collect some random thing. I'm so surprised. No, not a dragon blade. Good, let's put one more of each blade just to be extra safe. Also, our buffs aren't going to be really getting any better either throughout the world. Like, there's not even like magnify TCs. Like, we're pretty much already at max damage output, which is just kind of absurd. Like, the only thing that's gonna get marginally better is when I upgrade all the decks to deck 10. But that's gonna take me a long time to do. I'd like to have at least deck 9s, just for the accuracy slot. Okay, got the amplify. You have 6 more bosses and 4 more mob fights before graveyard. Holy. Yeah, the sideboard space is good for the long dungeons. That honestly gives me hope that I feel like the treasure card restriction part is just going to be deck building, and it's not going to be necessarily you're running out of cards all the time. So I feel like with a full deck of cards, I mean, I think we still will run into long dungeon instances of running out of cards, but I didn't realize that at first, by the way, that Decathalon decks did that. I had no idea initially. So I don't know what my plan was gonna be. Probably just cry. That was probably my game plan. Dude, I can't believe for the final dungeon of Celestia, I reset for first, but since there's multiple areas in the final dungeon, I proceeded to go second for the rest of the entire dungeon. It was so sad. Oh. Mirror Lake is... It's daunting, and I know we're not even there yet, but like it is realistically the next major challenge. So like I'm really trying to like theory craft because we're closer than I thought. Like I think next stream we'll at least get to Mirror Lake. So I have to seriously start thinking about what the frick I'm gonna do, because Mirror Lake is insane. It's insane to do on level. So the notion that I'm gonna do it with these terrible stats is crazy. A full tower of death with 29 cards left over. Dang, that is pretty dope. You used to get lucky with like Brandons and stuff, and like you didn't get hit a lot, so you didn't need to use a lot of heals and shields and stuff. Wait, which one did you say it was? The full tower in death? Gotcha. Death Decathalon. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Yeah, I've never had a deck 10, so I've never really tried to do full runs. If I'm farming, normally I'll run like 1 through 6 just to get the just to get like the runes or whatever, but I don't have the patience to use all of my credits every day to their most efficient fashion. Like it's too much. I think this dude's gonna heal. I'm gonna hit him. 1 through 6, 1 through 7. I think I did have one run go 1 through 7 today, just farming it. But honestly, I still have credits left over because I was doing it on 2 different wizards to try to get a bunch of runes, and I still have credits left over on my death. I don't have the patience to do that. Oh, 7.1, not all of stage 7. I think I did all of stage 7 on one of my runs, and it definitely took too long. Definitely was not worth my time. I knew he would heal, so I'm glad I did send that Sunbird. If he's not dead now, I have a Leaf Storm, but I think he's dead. All right. Word. Most events you can do 1.7 in under 30 minutes. Yeah. Or 7.1, you said. Yeah. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of time commitment. And like when I want to stream and edit videos, and most days I worked this morning. I'm still in my work uniform. I just changed my hat to a more comfortable hat, but I'm literally still in my Pizza Hut uniform. Today was literal garbage as far as tips go, but some extra hours on the paycheck never hurts.
Yellow Casania petals from the jungle. Bring them back.
Yeah, so before I got into Decathalon, my guildmates, some of my guildmates were into it, and I asked a guildmate one night to show me like what it was like to grind for leaderboards back when leaderboards were still around. And so she streamed to me, and it literally, she was like, this is not fun. This is to prove a point. Yeah, I'm in party guild. It was literally just, they were like, this is to prove a point. This is not a fun thing to do. I am proud that I have like the badges and all that stuff. No, it was Stormy. Yeah, it was Stormy. Oh wait, these are myths. I should have switched my things. Oh no, not earthquake. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, and they can crit. I should have switched my crit block. Well, earthquake is really freaking annoying. That's the other thing, is we're just talking about HP and taking damage and stuff. There's so many annoying freaking cards that the enemies can cast. Yeah, it's, everyone's getting, I don't even know what elite is, if I'm being perfect. They both crit on me. That's crazy. I'm gonna die. Elite around 24 hours in a week. Get champion, you need over 50. Top 10 in every event. Yeah, I think that's what they were going for. And yeah, it seemed awful. I think I'm just gonna YOLO. I don't think I'm gonna try to heal. I think I'm just gonna try to kill them. It's probably a mistake, but I think I made the mistake by not switching to myth crit block. They both crit their first hits on me. If I wait for too long, they're gonna earthquake my blades again, so. You got first in every event. I would not do it again. Yeah, I mean, that sounds truly painful. It's not about, I mean, it's a little bit about skill, but like it is ultimately about just like determination at that point. It's it is, it, is, it 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 is, Don't crit or I'm gonna die. Don't do it. All right. I didn't go first in this fight, and I know normally I spin on the Wheel of Pain for when I die, but I'm not doing that for this random minion fight. I'm not doing it. There's like 2 people here. I'm not gonna bother. Let's get that myth crit block. And let's go first, shall we? Top players would also just not go against each other because it would be too painful to lose. Yeah. If you knew a bunch of people were trying to go for first, you would just wouldn't. I remember specifically multiple people trying to get like the same score in Party Guild, like literally just like going for like the same score, but like still trying to top 10. I was like, that's cute. And then I tried to find the leaderboard when I started, and I was like, oh cool, there is no leaderboard. It's all gone. All right, so apparently I need shields and other nonsense in a freaking minion fight, which is just completely absurd, but whatever. Top 10ing wasn't very hard. Yeah, 'cause I feel like not many people even like did it. Okay, I should have put a waypoint down, but I have to reset for first for a freaking minion fight. This is kind of ridiculous, but these dudes have too much power, so here the frick we go. Well, yeah, I imagine also when people started hacking the leaderboard, that was incredibly demoralizing for someone who had spent so many hours grinding leaderboard. Okay, let's put a waypoint down this time. I definitely remember Stormy talking about like that number you see the person on the top of the leaderboard, that's not an amount that's physically able to be gotten with the amount of days that the Decathalon had been active. Like you couldn't physically get that many points. Why did I didn't reset? I need to reset. I'm not first once again. We're really, come on, please just let me go first. Yeah, definitely glad that people doing stuff like that get banned. People always make such a fit about it too. People are like, oh, that's a player of your game. Oh, I spent money. Oh, dude, you exploited the game. The developers have the right to do whatever they see fit. If you exploit their game and it is specific in their TOS that exploits are not to be tolerated. So I finally went first. Let's myth shield. Orthros. Cool. That's absurd. And kind of makes me angry. I guess they can't earthquake off and amplify, so I'll do that. Yeah, literally making people quit the game and actively ruin. I mean, it's the same thing with people that exploited like the raid or exploited PvP. When people use the Fire Shark exploit in PvP, like you're actively making people leave the game. And then you want to pull the I'm just a player, I'm innocent, it's your fault for making a bad game. I do understand that King's Isle is partially at fault when stuff like that happens. But it's pretty clear in their TOS that they've banned in the past, so you can't act all surprised when you get banned. Like, you knew this would happen. These are choices that you made. With Reed, it wasn't even Chaos fault. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing, because it was literally like exploiting through cheats versus exploiting through a bug in the game. It's funny in some other games they're not as worried about cheating and like exploiting and stuff, but or mainly exploits. Normally people care when you cheat in their game, but exploits are a different story for some games. But in a game that has things like leaderboards, and obviously the leaderboards went away, but like there's still leaderboard for PvP and stuff like that, like exploiting for rank, first of all, is crazy. Like, get good at the game, but like it makes sense that developers take that a bit more seriously. But like Warframe, another game I play a lot, like they make it pretty clear that you shouldn't post exploits on YouTube to like spread them around, but as long as it is not putting you so majorly ahead that you never have to farm for a resource ever again, they don't care if you exploit. They literally could not care less if you exploit. They just ask that you report the bug, and they go to fix it. It's weird. It's weird, the secretiveness surrounding bugs, and people get mad if like you tell people or like things like that. I don't know. The whole I might just be a bit too much of a goody two shoes, but there are definitely people that are like literally are like, why would you ban me for blatantly breaking your game and exploiting it? Oh man, it's like, bro, you did it on purpose. Like, ultimately you did it on purpose. I don't feel that bad. Before read, the biggest Decathalon exploiter just abused the draw power bug. Does that mean they got to choose what they drew? Because I mean, that's pretty strong. Man, this would be a very different game if I could just draw the cards I wanted. It was a will kiss that would instantly kill an enemy. Oh, that's a little different. Draw power, not as in drawing, as in... I see. I had never heard of that. That's crazy. Can't believe I just healed in a minion fight. We're talking about other worlds like we're out of this one. I think it's gonna be a while before we get out of this world. Oh, so you're literally just sacrificing the opponent? That's funny. I mean, even something like that, like, I don't know. It's at the leaderboards where it comes into question. Like, ultimately, and now that there isn't leaderboards, I wouldn't even care. Like, literally, who cares? There's no competition. But the moment you introduce competition, then yeah, that's extremely unfair and bogus and should probably get you banned. But if somebody did something like that now and King's Isle banned them, I'd probably think that's a little harsh. A temporary ban, I mean, they can do what they see fit. So why this whole time? Let me just grab the storm set, actually. Why am I making this more complicated than it needs to be? Like, let's freaking kill these dudes a little faster, shall we? I'm just like taking my sweet time with these dudes. I know I've got more Stormlords. Do I actually not have more Stormlords? Is this why I wasn't using Storm? Man, I'm lacking. I have all the Titan spells for all the other schools. I guess I'm using Tempest. I still think it's probably better than using Dragon. I don't know, maybe not. But I boost, so screw it. All right. Let's keep this ball moving. I mean, I guess I have less HP and not a starting pip, but big problem with that one guy abusing it without anyone else knowing it existed. Yeah. I mean, it's just a crappy situation when people take advantage of things, and then when they cry, "Oh, I didn't know." Oh, no, you did. You did. You knew. Like, stop lying to all of us. Like, there's no universe where you didn't know that what you were doing was wrong. It goes back to even like, see, but there is some things that even if they are heavily abused, I really don't care. Like the tomato basket glitch, I wasn't even a part of that. I was not even around for that. But just hearing about that, the fact that people got banned for that, I'm just like, really? We're gonna ban people for that? It's just gold. There's 80 million ways to farm gold in this game, and people just hoard TCs on alt accounts to sell for gold. Like, literally, who cares? But again, it's King's Isle's game. Yeah, I thought that was kind of silly. But I get where it's coming from, because it is literally just generating free resources. And if you don't know about it, like, you are just actively behind. But there's no natural competitive nature to just regular PvE. So who cares if you have a bunch of gold? There's a gold cap, and you have to hoard TCs on alts to even like circumvent that. So I literally don't care. But again, if I came across something like that, I probably wouldn't. But then again, I now have the hindsight of knowing how King's Isle would react, so maybe it's disingenuous to be like, "Oh, I wouldn't abuse this." I feel like I might. Like back then, if I didn't know how King's Isle would respond. I mean, but they walked back like almost all the perma bans, right? So people just had a temporary suspension, and I think King's Isle's allowed to hand out any temporary suspensions they want. Like, hey, don't do that. It is still sad that leaderboards are gone though for Decathalon, because I mean, is it though? I feel like it kind of saved a lot of people's like free time. Like I feel like it's a net good for the community. As bogus as that sounds, like, I don't know. People wanted to have the badge, obviously, but people didn't want to actually do it. So like, I feel like it might actually be a net good for the game, which is just kind of sad. I've never really been a badge collector, so I don't personally care, but I know a lot of people do care about collecting rare badges and stuff. Party Guild literally has done raids, specifically people swapping roles and doing terrible roles with terrible schools for those jobs just to get badges. I mean, I'm all down to help. Like, I'm not offended by that, but I've never cared to do that. It's funny because I tend to be kind of a completionist when it comes to other games, but in such a massive game like this, it's kind of hard to be a completionist. Like, especially since I got into the game so late, there's just so many things that I can't physically have. There's so many badges that I don't have access to. I will never have a Selena Gomez poster or whatever it is. Like, I was not around for that. I will never have... Oh, what's another removed old thing? I don't freaking know. That's the one that always comes to mind. Okay, back to Fighting Light. I mean, I could do the death one just just for the love of the game. I just don't have any of the accuracy jewels for it, but wait, where is it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, like, well, should I even put any jewels on it? Because I haven't finished this decathlon, so I might want to swap this over. So yeah, seeing all that TC space is nice. Maybe not a flowering dryad. Maybe we'll just put in some satyrs. Save the flowering dryads for later. Sure. So you never know at this point. I feel like I have to prepare for every fight, even if they're mob fights. I guess. Yeah, I literally don't have one that gives death accuracy at the moment. Yeah. Whatever. I don't think these dudes even crit, but at this point I'm not taking any chances. It's technically still the best deck because it gives the most HP out of any deck that I have. I totally forgot about the interaction between drains and absorbs until doing the decathlon event today. So that was fun. Nice little reminder that that is a thing. Oh, I also didn't switch my mastery to death. I don't even know if I have a death mastery. Well, I'm already messing up. That's okay. It'd be like that. At least the pet's popping off. I think that might have been the other reason I wasn't doing the death setup yet, because I don't have the mastery for it yet, I don't think. I mean, I feel like I had just a regular death mastery somewhere, but I don't want to use any of the stat giving masteries. Not that I'm even high enough level for them anyway. I don't think yet. But that's cheating. There's no damage masteries in Decathalon. Damn, all these power pips when I don't have the right mastery. Shame on me. All right. Let's just send the scarecrow first in case I fizzle it, because I don't want to waste the buffs. Man, it's really gonna burn through my arena tickets when mob fights are gonna require a lot more unique blades. I might have to use a lot more like the dual blades and stuff. I feel like I am just gonna get to the point where I decide that all minion fights are possible, but they are a TC nightmare. So I might just bring a second account to quest on through the mob fights, because who cares? Any mob fight that's not in a dungeon. Man, that's not even that good. Scarecrow is not even a strong spell as the other part. the other flaw in the death plan. This is like not even a crazy strong spell. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I should have stuck with fire for these guys. Oh well. I've got max HP. That will forever be the upside of death. $258. Could I have another? What's nothing much has happened. I've just been getting beat up by minions and remembering why I wasn't using the death strategy yet, because I don't think I have a mastery for it. And as I said earlier, I don't have the accuracy for it. So, or I don't have the, the accuracy for it. So I think we need to hold off a little bit on the death, but that's okay. I knew it. That's why I still buffed. I knew they were going to do this nonsense. I was just telling about the fact that I forgot about the absorb drain interaction until doing the tower today. I always forget that drains go through absorbs. It's just like a weird thing that never really came into play for me, so when I quested on my Death Wizard, I had Ship of Fool. Well, yeah, I had Ship of Fool's damage path. So, and I mostly just carried. I was mostly just carried by a friend. Yeah, them healing is kind of annoying, but yeah, the death is not ready. Soon though. I just need to craft some accuracy jewels and get a mastery or track down my mastery. I thought I had one. I feel like I've combed through all my wizards several times. I just can't find it. So maybe I accidentally sold it. Or maybe I'm misremembering having like a little 61. I don't really want to buy masteries with crowns. Yeah, I don't have one. But, I mean, we could set it to death. But we still don't have the accuracy. It's still really low damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch back to fire for these dudes. It just makes more sense. Fire Dragon is just such a strong spell. You know, I should be using the other will cast for these dudes, but it's whatever. Oh, just trucking through the minion fights. I don't think any of the bosses are really going to be relevant. I might do the other bosses off stream, and then next time I stream this, I might just do, well, I don't know. I feel like doing anything off stream is sus, you know? The documentation of the challenge, it's not out there. Who knows what I did offline? But either way, I feel like the only thing relevant in this world is going to be Mirror Lake from here on out, so that's really where my focus has got to be. I think the strategy I'm going to try to implement, yeah, it's got to be minion based. It's just got to be. The question is, am I gonna jump straight to Brandon's, or am I gonna try the not the Road Warrior, the Hand of Doom? Am I gonna try the Hand of Doom first? Yeah, well, yeah, you're not wrong. I do think, here's the thing, is I feel really inclined to use the Myth deck just for the Storm flat res for the final fight. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna beat the final fight without Storm flat res. In fact, I don't even know if running crit block on the deck is worth it. I think I'll just run either universal flat res or maybe just even more Storm flat res. Is there a Storm boss in the first? Well, the first boss is a Storm boss, or there's at least a Storm minion. I remember there being a Storm in the first fight. Is there a Storm in the quad battle? I don't remember. Tesse is Storm. Is that the first boss? Or is that one in the quad battle? Howdy, what's going on? Elephant uses Storm spells. Yeah, so I'm really inclined to use a Myth deck, but I don't have a high level Myth deck at all. So it's possible that I just affix Storm flat res to the Death deck, because I think the Death deck is it's my only deck 9 at the moment, and I think I need as much help as I can get. So unless I acquire another deck 9 soon, but without rune packs, I'm pretty locked out of upgrading my elemental ones right now. So I can't even open rune packs for those. What did I do wrong? Oh no, they're just gonna die to the dot. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just playing fire. But yeah, the thing is, death spells are just so weak. But the drain aspect is powerful, but if I plan on summoning a minion, when am I ever gonna have 7 pips to Scarecrow? Yeah, I just don't know. I think the first fight is obviously very doable, but ideally I'd want to end the first fight with a drain, healing back to full. I don't know. Well, it's not an issue. It's just it's just a lot. It's just a lot. There's a lot of things to consider for that fight. A lot of that dungeon. There's a lot of moving parts. It's only 4 fights though, so we do have the upside of like not feeling like, I mean, it is gonna suck if we manage to beat 3 of the bosses and then have to reset, which will probably happen a lot. So it is gonna be hard, but the thing is I think I'm going to need to use multiple minions per fight. Remember, I said Arc 1 wouldn't be hard. You raised me. Is it going to be that one dungeon in Wizard City? Doing all of Big Ben and the Great Spire without restocking TCs? I think with deck 10, Big Ben wouldn't have even been that bad. Big Ben was the big argument for not skipping Arc 1. But I think with a deck 10, it wouldn't have been that bad. I would have just used minions. It would have been long and it would have been annoying, but playing the entirety of Arc 1 just for Big Ben's only 10 fights. Big Ben's only 10 fights. There's 10 floors. It's not that bad. Yeah, part of the challenge is not restocking TCs in a dungeon to make it feel more like Decathalon. So I as much as Big Ben would have been fun to attempt, maybe there's not really a good way to go back and do it now, because there's not really a way to, when they add a way to level scale to level what, 30, 35, Maybe I'll give it an attempt. Just for fun. Oh. I think there's a universe where we change the rules of this challenge so much just for Mirror Lake, where I'm allowed to restock, heal, and change gear in between fights. But I would really like to avoid changing the rules like that, because Mirror Lake, if we can't beat Mirror Lake without changing the rules, we have no shot for beating the game. With the Willcast AoE, would have been that bad. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about Big Ben. Is Big Ben literally, it just would have taken a while. Their HP so low. Maycast or Willcast damage AoE would just solve all my issues. I would just throw on a couple life buffs if I needed to, and then just AoE and turtle up. It would have just been long. That's all it really would be. Okay, I don't know what fight is in this, but oh, I'm sure I will have to change the rules down the line. I just want to avoid it for as long as possible. Alright, a fire boss? Is this a dungeon or is this just this guy? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Overseer's Tower. I think it's just him, but Overseer's Tower. Just the one fight. Like, realistically, it's pretty unlikely that we're going to beat the game. I don't think we beat the game. Dude, Malice? Like, just thinking about the final dungeon that currently exists, there's no universe where I solo Nightmare with 10 damage. There's no possibility. So it's a matter of how far can we get. Hall of Heroes now is not even that bad. Hall of Heroes, all the bosses have like 5,000 HP. It's not even bad anymore. The 20k HP for each one is now challenge mode, so that wouldn't even be my concern. I mean, it still would be, I don't want to downplay it entirely. I think it would still be kind of difficult, but I think we'll do that. And then throw in some converts. I used up all my feints, which I feel like is just a mistake to try to attempt things without feints, but it's whatever. Let's do, okay. Let's get some fire shields. Got a lot of myth shields. Where are the fire shields at? I saw one. Did I use them all already? So many myth shields. Fire blades. Come on, where are the fire shields at? I really don't even have fire shields right now. That's annoying. Got these, I guess. Doing mercy. Yeah, it's there's so many things that are much later in the game that I feel like are just straight up impossible. But we got to focus on the here and now. And then kill the minion with, I don't really want to waste these Firezillas if I'm being honest. Maybe just King Art, I guess. I don't even really want to. Where oh wait, no, I have like just like elephants somewhere. That's what I should be using. There we go. Oh yeah, trident, probably not. Medulla, probably not, but honestly, I mean, with all the, I mean, both of those fights have been severely nerfed since last you played. So maybe they're doable. I still don't think they're likely, but it's a possibility. Why do I always just omit elemental blade? Like, that should be like a go-to. Yeah, this will be fine. Do I have any more? I know I don't have V plagues. I know I'm entirely out of V plagues, but throw in some regular plagues. Maybe Arc 3 you can allow some stats. I mean, it's possible that the challenge will eventually evolve, because I don't want to just like end the series, but maybe, I mean, I'm already finding ways to incorporate block. I'm thinking maybe we allow resist up to whatever the boss's pierce is, so that way shields are still viable. Like because there's not really, I mean, there is some pierce in Decathalon, but maybe we have some sort of rule where I'm allowed to have some resist, but we ain't there yet. What am I using to kill this asshole? Leaf Storm and a elephant, and then convert on the big man. All right. I mean, yeah, I already have block and accuracy from other things, so we're definitely already stretching the rules. We're trying to stretch the rules within the limitations that are normally set, but we're already stretching the rules by not locking my HP. I mean, if we wanted to be really realistic, I would have level locked myself at like level like 10 or something whenever you have 900 HP. But I'm not going to do that. That's just absurd. But yeah, we'll definitely have to. We'll just have to see what rules we can afford to bend. Well, you don't get those health jewels till max. Oh yeah, since normally you get square jewels to enter Decathalon, maybe we could add a rule where we just get a little bit of extra HP if we don't use a square jewel or something, or we only use the square jewel on block since you don't get crit in Decathalon. I like that idea. Like having gear items that give me up to like whatever life's HP jewel is. That's like a respectable, I feel like that's a respectable modification. Could I pretty please pull a Sunblade? Sunblade would be nice. Throw your spare jewels at him. Yeah. It's gonna get to a point where the rules are really gonna have, we're really gonna be stretching beating the game with Decathalon rules, but for as long as we can, I'd like to keep it within as many rules as we can afford. I didn't switch my crit block for this fight. Okay, this is the game we're gonna play? Okay. I see you, game. I see what you're doing to me. Really? Okay. Well, we'll throw out a Leaf Storm. That's just a little obnoxious, but whatever. But yeah, Pastor Button, we're discussing how in the frig we're going to even attempt to mirror Lake in this challenge, because without being able to restock TCs and heal in between fights, like even with minions, I don't know if mirror Lake is possible, because literally we have no res, we have 10 damage, and that's if we get a better deck than we currently have. Like, I just don't think it's possible. This is really getting annoying. Okay, I pulled a Sunblade. I also need to pull just my hit to kill this dude. Kaboom, indeed. I think we should allow crowned minions. I think that would really, you know, still the spirit of Decathalon, you know, you just get a friend, you know. All right, hear me out. I start a new account. I quest up a second person to be at the same point, and then we duo Decathalon rules. And then when we get stuck again, I quest up a third wizard on a third account. You know, simple stuff. Yeah, okay. It's genuine. It's gonna get to a point where it's impossible. I think even with allowing... No, not the earthquake. Oh, it hurts every time. I knew he could do it. I was just hoping he wouldn't. It's all your fault, Master Buttnut. Your terrible luck. Every freaking time. Every time you enter my chat, anytime we play video games together, it's your freaking fault. I get earthquaked. Slander would imply that I was lying. Slander would imply what I was saying is false. It's every time. I'm also just not pulling the cards I need at all, which is really, really something. Wait, why wouldn't I elemental? Oh, whatever. It's fine. Deny reality. I've heard alcohol helps with that. At least he's not critting on me. Maybe I did remember to switch my block. I don't remember switching my block, but I'll drink to that. I know. All right. I mean, I guess we'll balance blade just to get a little more juice out of this will cast, but like, I need to pull one of the elephants so I can kill this stupid minion and we can progress this fight. I've taken all this damage. I haven't done anything. At this point, I'll take a King Art. I think I packed 2 of them. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't pack 2 of them. Brother. Thank you. Goodbye. Now I can heal and not feel like I've wasted my entire game. Maybe as a flavor, we'll allow all of the potions you can get via Decathalon, even though they aren't allowed in Decathalon. You get them as rewards. Maybe we'll allow those. Last dev stream they mentioned Maycast Minion Plus auto spends crowns randomly for crowns minions. Yeah, that's what I heard too. I heard that it's definitely coming soon. They actually said it's not a spell. You don't get to choose when it's cast. It'll just happen. It's on every pet. Okay, I don't need a plague anymore, I guess. Here we freaking go. And the trigger is spending crowns. Alright, I'm just gonna Satyr. I'm not gonna go for the full Dryad. yet, because I think I'm gonna take some decent damage, so I plan on healing again. Minion battle pass. You know what? That sounds like a fantastic idea. You know what? You should work at King's Isle. You got some good ideas. So this dude boosts 35 to ice. That's pretty dope. I don't even want to waste that, to be honest. I don't think I need it in this fight. Although I could use it to buff this right now. I don't think I need it. So just gonna send this an elemental blade. So right now I've got basically 3 buffs at 35%. What even spell am I casting though? I don't have any freaking hits in my hand. I don't know what Elephant's base damage is off the top of my head. Bruh. I mean, I guess we'll Sunblade. I need to pull a hit. Bruh. Oh, right. We have Sun Serpent. We have too many new pips. We're not going to be able to cast it. I think I have to Elemental Trap. We need to get some power pips. We got 40%. But since Pastor Buttnut's here, that's more like 3%. How much does this do? Ouch. Okay, I think we're at enough buffs. This is a ridiculously strong spell, so we just need to get the pips. As long as we get a power pip this turn, we're chilling. We did not get the power pip. Can I convert? I feel like I did convert a pip earlier. If I can't convert a pip though, I'm in trouble. You know what? This is a huge way. You know what? No, they died of this. They died of this. Right-clicking the Sun Serpent will enchant it. True. So true. I hope this kills. This might not kill. But it'll be close. And I have another convert, so it's fine. Just barely. You gotta be joking. Okay. Now I have to, like, heal to make sure I stay at it. Do I just have any low pip hit? He lived by 16 HP. If Sun Serpent is the only other hit I have, I'm gonna cry. There's not a point in buffing. There's not even a point in converting. Bro, is Sun Serpent seriously the only other spell I have? This is insane. Please. Okay, I'll shield. I might still die to a crit hit, but I need more of a heal. If I seriously have to kill with a Sun Serpent, I'm gonna lose my mind. You know, if he just refuses to hit me, and we get one more power pip, we're on track to Sun Serpenting. But I think we're just gonna have to heal. You know what? Give me power pip. Not a power pip. Okay, tank everything. I thought I had one more. It was the very last card in the deck. I wonder why my bad luck is so bad. I don't wonder why my luck's so bad right now. I wonder how that happens. So suddenly when somebody arrives, it's so weird that my luck gets so bad so quick. Holy smokes, that's a lot of resist. It didn't matter, but holy, that really did nothing.
Been dragged beyond the mammoth gates to the elephant graveyard.
Oh man, this game sometimes.
A big rolling ball of magical, multicolored flame dances before you.
Yeah, wah, cry about it, I know. Hey, at least I won. I'm happy. Did I switch my crit? Oh, okay, I did have fire block. Oh my gosh, we're down to the last freaking kid. But we're not at Mirror Lake yet. Not even close. Elephant barge. Let me collect another HP wisp, please. It's getting kind of late. I think I'll do one more. Because I assume this is a boss fight. If it's just a minion fight, maybe I'll keep going. But if this is a boss fight, actually, this probably is just minions, isn't it? It's just some random freaking boat.
Look how many pallets.
Oh no, it is an actual boss.
Artifacts they intend to bring back. No good will come of these relics.
Okay. Well, I think we go myth set, or no, not myth set, storm set. And we just put in my myth shields. And maybe just, yeah, we'll just do a couple towers. And we just add a few more buffs. I mean, we do have a Stormlord. I prefer that over the Tempest, but we have a lot less TC space in this deck, but I think it's fine. Grabbed these as well. Then maybe just like a strong single hit or 3. Sure. Call it a day. As far as M&E have BELLOQ's cheats? No. Alright, let's see if I have to reset immediately. Wait, I do have to reset immediately because I didn't change my crit block. Okay, it's okay. I didn't go first anyway. Let me get that myth block. I feel like if a Wizard 101 dev looked in my inventory, they might die of an aneurysm. I have no gear that actually gives real stats. I've got random gear that gives just random jewel slots, and I have freaking blocked for every school and a bunch of decathlon cards. Like this is the inventory of a serial killer. Like, nobody ever thought these freaking random gear items were ever going to be used. Organized pile of garbage, quite literally organized pile of garbage. Where are you really gonna make me potion motion? I changed realms and there's not any more. Hate everything. 30 is 35 mana enough? I feel like it's not. Can I just get one more mana wisp, please? I'm just gonna, okay. I can't even go to the Arcanum. I have to go to Wizard City for freaking potions. So I'm gonna reset this, and then I'm gonna go second again. I'm gonna have to reset, and then I'll go buy potions. You're joking. Okay, I was gonna say, is there seriously no mana here whatsoever? I think that's literally enough. I think 70 is plenty. All right. Let's go first. Aw, dang it. Alright, to Wizard City we go. I actually have gold. So I actually don't have to play Potion Motion. This might be the first ever stream of this challenge where I have not played Potion Motion. Let's keep my pet happy. It hurts to just throw pet snacks into the void like that, but it's really inefficient to feed it any snacks that aren't mega, so you guys have to witness me just throwing mega snacks into a pet for literally no reason. Hooray. Alright, let's try this one again, shall we? Can I please go first? I would love it if you would let me go first. Hooray! Oh, and we pulled the Stormlord. Let's go. I'm just gonna buff up a couple times and Stormlord to kill the minion. Maybe Tempest backup hit if the Stormlord wasn't enough. Probably should have shielded though. I kind of forget how these boss fights work. Hey, fizzled. Let's go. And that's a decent move, but it's not that bad. All pets are Kirby. Yeah. In this run, yeah, they do just be consuming all of my pet snacks. Hey, I pulled the myth shield. That's what I'd like to do. That's what I should have done last turn. You guys want to see an earthquake? You guys want to see an earthquake? Yep. 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 No, I should have known. I should have known. I mean, I did. I literally called it. I'll take the pet heal. We always love a pet heal. I feel like this run is also like every like newbie whiz kid's dream, like running a full Maycast pet and just like relying entirely on Maycasts and treasure cards, and like this is literally like the objectively worst way to play this game. If I cast this Starblade, I already know what's gonna happen. So I don't want to. When this man's is at 6 pips or above, I don't even want to put on blades. Oh, he's not doing it. Okay. Well, I can put on the Starblade and immediately Leaf Storm. So at least I'll use the Life Blade. It's not super great on the minion, but maybe they'll spend their pips on something that's not an Earthquake. Maybe it'll be an Orthrus. That'd be nice. I'll even take a Medusa at this point. Then again, if he Medusas and gets 2 power pips on the 2 rounds, I'm stunned. He can just Earthquake again. But this is decent damage on the boss. It's not that great on the minion. Any damage helps. Don't do it to me. Wow, my prediction game today is on point, but I don't like that it is. I don't love being stunned for 2 rounds, but I mean, it wasn't an Earthquake. You know, it did kind of, you know, heed my request, and I mean, I got a Maycast out of it. And I can't even use the stun glitch on Willcast because I just used my Willcast, so I won't have access to it. Unfortunate. Okay, we just kind of have to pray we live the next 2 rounds unharmed. Yeah, the hand is pretty much what we want, so. Alright, 1 round of being stunned, and he got the power pip. Earthquake is still very possible by the time I get unstunned. All myth bosses are upset. They realize their school sucks. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I assume a max pip Tempest is stronger than a Stormlord, so maybe I send the Tempest to try to kill this minion. I feel like one buff isn't enough to kill this minion though. That's gonna hurt. I hope this minion can't crit. He's not an elite, so I don't think he can. Okay, that still hurt a lot though. I mean, there wasn't anything I could do about it. I was stunned. Okay, they can't earthquake yet. So I think I go... I would prefer like an elemental blade, but I think I go dragon blade and then I'll stormlord. If I fizzle it and then I get earthquaked, I'm going to cry. I hate that pass. I hate that pass so much. Okay. Well, I think the minion dies, and even if it doesn't, they'll be stunned. So that's something. But I think with, well, maybe not. We'll see. Not quite, but they're stunned. And then I can, oh, the boss can be stunned. We're still at the point of the game where bosses can be stunned. Okay. That's good to know. Now, he's like alive. But this into this should kill. So let's do that. Let's just get him out of here. Man, getting earthquaked and Medusa in the same game is kind of rough, but we're making it work. And now if they earthquake... Oh, wait, am I gonna die? I definitely die to a crit Orthros. I am absolutely dead to a crit Orthros. Don't do that. Am I going to predict every single thing that this boss did? I predicted the earthquake and the Medusa. Frick! I spoke it into existence. Oh wait, I'm alive? Wait, what? My crit block mattered. Okay. Can I pull a Dryad instead of this Satyr? I'm still gonna shield this round. I think it's unlikely they even hit. Oh, they're targeting me. Don't do it to me. Okay. I have to Dryad here unless I pull a tower to like stack debuffs. Yeah, I have to Dryad here. Crit block. Dude, the crit block literally did matter. Wait. It might not have actually. Well, no, it's a percentage based thing. The crit block actually does matter. But I also have Myth Flat Res because of this deck. I forgot. That's the other part. Myth Flat Res actually came in clutch. Flat Res and block both helping. Again, this challenge is the most terrible way to play this game. This is objectively the worst way to play this game. The things you care about are Flat Res and crit block. Two of the worst stats in the entire game. I already thought I was dead. We clutched it out. Okay. This just like it shows the importance of setting your deck in this challenge to the proper school. And that's why we went Storm for this fight, because he's myth. We get that myth block and that myth flat res. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm chilling on HP for now. I'm gonna leave Storm. No, let's wait. Let's Dragon Blade though. I think we can just kill with a Storm hit. I don't want to waste my buffs on a Leaf Storm, if I'm being perfectly honest. Don't love that. Do I die to like a crit minnow? I don't think so. So I think we're still in the clear. Hey, look at that, an elemental blade that I was talking about earlier. 755. All right, let's do some nerding. 755 times 1.3 for the Dragon Blade times 1.35 for that blade I just cast times 1.35 for the Storm Blade. We're not quite there yet, but if we add the will cast, 500 and so damage plus 500. All right, if we don't fizzle, we should kill here. All right, we didn't fizzle. I think we're good. I think we win. I didn't want to run the risk of getting earthquaked, so I needed to send a hit. Oh, I forgot about Boost. No, he's Omega dead. Womp womp. Goodbye. Well, that was a little closer than I expected. All right. I think I am going to be done for this stream. I think I might just do the other bosses off stream. I don't think any of these bosses are gonna particularly be noteworthy. Like, until we get to Mirror Lake, literally nothing noteworthy happens in this world. Maybe I'll look up their cheats and see if any of them are interesting, and we'll circle back, because I don't plan on streaming again like this week or anything. I've got uploads. I've got matches recorded to edit and upload for the next like 4 days at least, so I don't think we are going to be coming back to this series super soon.
Eyes in the jungle? Who might know? Perhaps Coco Smoke Sign
Oh,
have an idea.
that was stressful. I thought for sure I was dead. Yeah, but I don't have block affixed to the deck, but I have the 4 block rating here, which affects the multiplier by a little bit. And then yeah, the deck gives 60 myth flat res. It mattered. It really mattered. I barely tanked it out. Oh my gosh, this area is so ridiculous. I am gonna end the stream when I get to the next fight, but I figured I might as well get to the next fight. I'm sure Pastor Buttnut has some diabolical ideas. You've missed them for this stream, but I have a wheel of punishments now for when I die in this challenge. If you have any suggestions to add to the wheel, you missed me telling the story today of the embarrassing story of how I asked out a girl in junior high, but you've probably already heard the story. But if you've got any ideas for the wheel of pain / embarrassment, let me know, because I'm sure you have embarrassing stories of me from high school. cringe stories for me. All right, that's gonna do it for today. We got a lot done. We beat BELLOQ first try at the start of the stream, which is crazy. And we only had 1 death today, and we're almost at Mirror Lake, which is terrifying. But hey, we'll see what happens when we get there. We've brainstormed a lot of ideas for minions and for all sorts of stuff. So I hope you all enjoyed. Later, taters.